Hey, it's Leanne here, and today I'd like to talk to you about simple tips to create a healthier lifestyle. And, those of you who've known me for a long time, I've been what most people would say a picture of health for, quite some time, but that hasn't always been true. So I'm going to share a story with you because I think it's important for everybody to know that anybody can decide to become healthier. It is a decision. It's something that has to be important to you. So I was in the Kansas Air Guard for 21 years, been retired for a while now. But when I first moved out of my parents' house when I was 18, and I joined the military when I was 17, and I started kind of getting into some bad habits in high school. You know, discovered alcohol, really liked it, and started drinking too much. Not a good thing to do in your life for lots of reasons, but that's another video. So moved out of my parents' house, had a roommate. Her boyfriend worked at Domino's, and he brought home free pizza every night. And this was like in the summer. So like for 3 months straight, I ate free pizza and drank beer just about every night of the summer. And I had guard drill in August, and that was back in the day where they had like fatigues, not the BDUs that are, you have some room to to gain or lose weight and you can still wear the same uniform. But fatigues are like a pair of jeans. And have you ever had a pair of jeans that you went to put on and you couldn't get into them? Okay, well, I went to go to August guard drill when I was 18. I'm almost 48, so a long time ago. And I couldn't get into my uniform. So at that moment, then I had to figure out, okay, so I had to come up with an excuse that was good enough, not only for Saturday, but for Sunday too, because obviously I wasn't going to be able to fit into my uniform the next day. So I don't remember what it was, but it was not a good, I remember it was a story that was, way off. The next month I went into guard drill. I was able to drop enough weight where I could fit into my uniform, just barely. And then they were going to put me on, back then there was not any politically correct language used in the military. They were going to put me on the chunky chicken program. And I was already in a unit that was all males except two of us. There was two females and 100 men. And so I didn't really need any other attention brought to me. So I'm like, okay, Leanne, get your shit together and let's do something about this, and let's make a commitment to your health. And realized from that moment on that it's totally up to me. I had made the decision to eat the pizza and drink the beer. No one else did. So then I needed to make new decisions on, proper nutrition, getting plenty of exercise, sleep, all kinds of things. Because creating a healthy lifestyle is not just about food. It's not just about weight. But I wanted to share that story to you because we can all have something that, whether it's about our sleep patterns or whatever, of where we kind of got off on track. A lot of us can kind of pinpoint it. Some of us can't, but it doesn't really matter. As long as you make the decision that you want to be a healthier, create that healthier lifestyle, and, make the changes and the choices that you need to do to create that health. Because when it comes to our health, the bad thing about it is, that whole summer, I kind of knew I was gaining a little bit of weight, but it was easy to ignore. I didn't, I still felt okay for the most part. So a lot of our actions, we don't see the results right away. So the invisible is invisible till it's not. So we wake up one day and we feel like we have severe consequences from our choices of our lifestyle. So I invite you today to think about your health a little bit differently, like just take ownership of it as today. And that's why I say create a healthy lifestyle. Because creating to me is like if you're an artist and you're creating, a picture or a painting, or you're an engineer and you're creating something, who has the ownership of that? And you guys are going to notice a common theme in my videos that's a lot about ownership. So who has ownership when you're creating something? I do. If I'm making something in the kitchen, I'm creating meatloaf or whatever, I have the ownership of it. So we're going to create a healthy lifestyle. So some simple things that you can start off, and we'll go into more detail over other videos and different things. But today I just invite you to think about, and these things are nothing new. But I'm just going to give you a few things that I want you to do over the next few days, and then come back and let me know how that worked for you. And the most important one is going to be to give yourself some quiet time. So whether you call that meditation or just sit and reflect, and you say, I don't have time for that. Yes, you do. Make time for it, because it's going to make a huge difference in creating that healthier lifestyle. Because creating a healthy lifestyle is all about healthy relationships with others, with food, with yourself. It's a big picture thing. It's not just one little piece of your life. So schedule some quiet time. Don't worry about, your mind is going to race. Of course, that's what it's trained to do. but just schedule some time, 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes at night. Just sit with yourself and relax. No distractions. Turn off the phone, turn off the TV, turn off the radio. If you have to go hide in the bathroom, whatever you need to do, just make it happen. And then, slow down when you're eating or when you're having a conversation with someone. Just have the focus on that person. Or if you're eating an apple, think about the apple and enjoy it. Just awareness and slow down, because most Americans are so distracted by Skypes and phone calls and text messages and whatever, Facebook and all these things. We just need to slow down and be mindful, and mindful will be a whole nother video. And another one that I really want you to think about is because I would say probably at least 60% of Americans are concerned about their weight. So let's think about the idea of only eating when we're hungry. And I mean true, like physical hunger. Like if I offered you an apple, you would take an apple because you were hungry. You wouldn't say, oh, no, I'm not in the mood for that. I want potato chips. Well, then you're not really hungry. That's emotional hunger. That's another topic as well. And then I want you to think about walking, moving your body every single day for at least 20 minutes. So even at work, most people get breaks at work. Walk around the building on your morning break and your afternoon break, and you're good to go. Now, more is better, of course. If you want to get your heart rate up, there's different things but just moving your body and when you're walking, just enjoy it. Just enjoy walking. Anderson Cooper did a great piece on 60 Minutes a couple weeks ago about mindfulness and the retreat that he went to, and it was awesome to hear someone of his level and what he does for a living. He had to give up his cell phone and technology for 3 days. He said about killed him, but just kind of unplug. So unplug from work. It's good for stress reduction. And then make sure you're getting your water in. Drink water every day, 64 ounces at least, and then regular sleep. Go to bed at the same time. Get up at the same time. Sleep. If you're not getting 7 to 8 hours of quality sleep, then your whole life is going to be thrown off. So those are just some simple things that you can start doing to create that healthy lifestyle. Take ownership over it. Yes, it's going to require you to make some changes in your life, but they're possible. I did it. And it's not always easy. Believe me, there's lots of distractions in the world that, most of us don't naturally like to exercise. So, but if it's important to you, just do it. And find things that you enjoy doing. So creating a healthy lifestyle doesn't need to be overwhelming, doesn't need to be complicated. You don't need to have a bunch of fancy tools or gym memberships or anything. You need to make a decision, take ownership of your health, and realize that every day has an impact on your life. So all your choices all day long, you may not see what it's doing to your internal, or you may not necessarily see what it's doing to your relationships or your bank account, because a healthy lifestyle incorporates all that. But over time, it all has an impact. And so you need to make a decision whether you want it to have a positive impact or a negative impact, and just start today. Do something for yourself today. Be mindful, spend that quiet time, get your water in, move thy body, and bring a friend along. Invite someone else to my channel, and we can go on this journey together. Create that healthy lifestyle, support each other, because it's also all about community. That's why I'm doing these, to support everybody and create that community sense of, hey, we're in this together, we can do it. So I believe in you, I support you, and I know you can create that healthy lifestyle that you desire. Take care and have a great day. Bye-bye.